What's going on, everybody? I'm back again. Shout out to the Chosen Galactic family. I need everybody to hit that like button, that share button, and that subscribe button. Let's get into it. That person who said they're your friend isn't, and you need to be extra careful what you tell them. Sometimes not everybody who's your friend isn't. You have to watch people's behavior, and that will let you know if that person's a friend or not. There's certain behaviors that somebody who considers themselves your friend just should do. People shouldn't try to take advantage of someone that they call a friend. People shouldn't try to use someone they call a friend. And you don't talk about people behind their back that you consider friends. When a lot of time, people will use that word friend as a convenient word. It's a convenient word to use somebody and manipulate someone. They want to bring you into their life. They'll call you their friend just so they can have you around. You have to watch how people speak to you. Watch how people talk to you. Don't have a friend just to have a friend. Why is this person your friend? Why are you dealing with this person? Why is this person in your life? People tend to try to get buddy with people that they want something from. Don't nobody just get with somebody for no reason. People see something that they can get from you. People see you benefiting their life in some way, somehow. And if that's the case, people need to come to you offering something. I always come offering something, a skill, an idea, something. I always come bringing something to the table. And that's why a lot of people will want to be your friend. They see you have so much to offer. So you have to ask yourself, what are they offering you? This is a two-way street. What are they offering you? What do they have to benefit you with? So you have to see if this person is a real friend or not. It's more than just somebody saying they're your friend. You hanging out with this person. Anybody could kick it. Anybody could chill, have a few drinks, talk stuff, laugh. Anybody can say they're your friend. But it depends on people's actions. Are people going to do things that a friend wouldn't do? Are people going to do things that take advantage of a person? All right. Are you going to use a person? Somebody trying to use you and take advantage of you, that's somebody that's trying to gain something. That's not somebody trying to be your friend. That's somebody that just wants to use you for what you have and what they can get from you. All right. People will use that word friend for their convenience. People will attach themselves to you for what they can get from you. So you have to watch who's trying to attach themselves to you and for what. Take time to thoroughly look people out. Like, take time to thoroughly research people in terms of see what they're about, see what type of person they are. Don't just go into something and bring people into your life just because they're there, just because they say so, just because that's what they want. Yeah, they tell you all these great things. We'll do this. We'll be friends. We'll go out and do this. We'll make sure this happens. We'll take care of all this. People will tell you they'll give you the world. Not that you should want it from them. You shouldn't be in the position of wanting anything from anyone. You should be in the position to where you should be able to give yourself anything and everything that you want or that you need. You got to feel people out and make sure that you're not going to get burnt. All right, you play with fire, you get burnt. Sometimes people are coming with fire, and they're coming with fire for you, so you never know. And a lot of your time, you could just spend it to you could just use it yourself. Like if you feel that somebody is holding you back, or if you're not growing, or you're not elevating, if you're not helping me grow, or if you're not helping me learn anything, you're a distraction. So you can't allow anyone to come into your life and distract you. The person may look good, the person may be cool, but you can't let people come into your life and distract you. You have to stay focused. You have to keep your eyes on the prize, which is yourself, which is your goals, what you want to accomplish, what you see yourself doing. That's what you have to keep your focus on. You can't focus on anything other than what you want to be. So when people are coming into your life and they're trying to play games and distract you and get your mind off of that, you don't have time for anything other than your family. You already have family. You already have things that you need to be doing for yourself: work, uh, uh, sleep, meditating, getting rest, like taking care of your mind, learning stuff. Like, you have a lot of things that you have to do, so you can't just be freely just giving your time away like that. So when people say that they want to be your friend, it's like, why? Some people really just want to get with you so they can be a part of something that they feel they could get from you. And you don't need to be anybody's friend for that. All right, don't let people use you. Don't let people try to be your friend just so they could benefit off of what you have to offer. Because what you're going to see is that when you start to work on yourself and you start to put a lot of time and effort in yourself, people may try to use you as a shortcut. But okay, this person's doing all the work, I'll just attach myself to them. People love to do that. You can't allow people to do that to you, though, because you put all that effort in, you put all that work in. You have to realize that that's worth something. You got to realize that you didn't just get this from nothing. You didn't just do this for nothing. You're not doing what you're doing for nothing. So you can't just get with anybody. You can't just bring anybody into your life. You can't just be telling anyone anything. You got to watch people who say they're your friend, and you really got to see what they're about, because you know what you're about. You know the type of person that you are, and you don't need any distractions. You don't need anybody to come into your life to distract you. If people's behavior doesn't correlate with how you would treat them, if they don't treat you how you would treat them, that's not a friend. If this person is not putting in as much as you're putting in, that's not a friend. If this person is trying to benefit off you but not having anything to offer you, that's not a friend. So, and when people don't congratulate you when you win, when people don't try to help you succeed, when people try to hold back information and ideas because they don't want you to get ahead of them, that's not a friend. You got to watch out. There are people who have egos. People will bring you around to try to look powerful because they want you to be beneath them. They want to have you around as a do boy, or as a do girl, like somebody to do something for them or go get something for them. Somebody that they could just push around. Don't be that for somebody. Don't let people treat you like that. You deserve more. You don't have to you definitely don't have to be around for anything like that, because that's not a friend. A friend's not going to disrespect you. A friend's not going to put you down, mistreat you. A friend's not going to treat you in a way that you wouldn't treat yourself or you wouldn't treat them. So if they think they could treat you in a way that's not like that's not of the golden rule, that doesn't operate within the golden rule, treat people how you want to be treated kind of thing, then you have to end that friendship, and you don't be friends with people like that, because people like that are they're coming to seek, kill, and destroy, and they're coming to seek, kill, and destroy your positive attitude, your how you feel about yourself, how you look at your life. A lot of times people are negative, and once you build yourself up and you become positive and confident, and you realize that you're all you need, then sometimes you have to stick with that, and you gotta rock out by yourself for a little while. Sometimes you gotta be your own best friend. Sometimes you don't need a best friend. Sometimes you gotta be your own best friend. All right, and people will people will put themselves in position in your life, and then go back and and talk about you behind your back. Like they'll smile in your face, and they'll go behind your back and be themselves. So if you feel that way about somebody, then that's your intuition, and you trust that it's not lying to you. So you know who you can trust, and you know who you can't. So you have to be careful dealing with people, because sometimes people just want somebody that they can control. They may still think you're a weak person. They may still think that they can get over on you. All right. If you were friends with people while you had to develop yourself, if you were friends with people when you didn't believe in yourself, when you had low confidence, and people didn't really treat you well, people disrespected you, people talked to you crazy, and you look back and you're like, wow, why did I let that happen? Like, you look back and you look at certain things, how you dealt with people, how people dealt with you, and you're like, I'd never let that happen again. Don't. Here's your opportunity. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to say anything bad to the person or about the person, but you don't have to allow anybody to disrespect you, and you shouldn't. So you set boundaries, and you don't have to deal with anybody that you don't want to. You don't have to deal with anybody that you don't want to. So anybody if you don't want anybody in your life, you don't have to have them in your life. So that's really all it is. You stay to yourself, you keep to yourself, and if that's how you want it, that's how it is. And people have to respect that. And if they don't, then you just deal with it. But most of the time, people just leave you alone because they don't want no problems. So allow people to just feel how they feel about you being the person that you want to be. Because if people are fake, then why would you want a fake person in your life? They could try to force themselves in your life all they want. If that person is fake and that person isn't beneficial to what you're trying to do with your life, then you don't need to be friends with that person, obviously, because that person is going to be like that person is going to be a something negative to what you're trying to do. They're not going to be adding anything positive to what you're trying to do. People want to get into your life. People want to be nosy. People want to see what's going on. People want to update on what you've been up to and what you're doing. But you got to keep all that to yourself, because people just want to talk. People just want to use that information to talk. A lot of people that say they're your friend and say all these things, when their actions don't add up to it, that's a sure sign. So if people's actions never added up to the stuff they said, it's never going to add up to the things they say, because actions speak louder than words. Your actions are going to matter more than what you say. So you can say whatever, but if people look at you and people look at what you're doing, if it's not adding up to anything, then eventually people are going to see. But luckily, you should thank God and pray that you see these things ahead of time, so that way you don't have people in your life that aren't supposed to be there. You don't have fake friends. You don't have phony people with agendas trying to upset what you got going on in your life. The little bit that you do got going for you, they don't want to see you with it. So you never know what people are up to, and if people got bad intentions. So it's best to If you had dealings with people and it really didn't work out, there's no bad blood, there's no hard feelings, but you have to get yourself established, and you got to focus on yourself, and you got to do you, because that's what other people would do if they were ahead. You have to think, what would they do if they were successful? Would they need me? Would they be contacting me? Would they be trying to talk to me? Would they want anything to do with me? Like people will take a dump on you, and then as soon as you start to become successful, or as soon as they even have an idea about you becoming anything, they'll try to reappear as the friend that they never were. So it's no harm, no foul. It's all good, it's just, you don't need no buddies really anyway. All you need is yourself. The right people will come into your life. All right, what's meant for you is meant for you. Spirit will send the right people into your life. That's why it's no stress. The times that you're alone, you're supposed to be alone. The times that people are supposed to be in your life is divine timing. There's nothing need to be forced. Everything that you desire, everything that you need, want, is on its way to you now. For you open your mind to it and believe that it's on its way to you, and that you're deserving and worthy of it. If you feel you're worthy and deserving of something that's not worthy and deserving of you, then that's you. But you should feel that you're worthy and deserving of things that are worthy and deserving of you. If you're not worthy and deserving of people who wouldn't treat you how you would treat them. You need people in your life that treat you the same way, that bring the same energy. You can't be bringing 50 you can't be bringing 50 to a business and the other person not bringing 50 to a business, because the business going to die. You got to bring your 50, the other person has to bring their 50. When you're working with people and trying to have groups, everybody's got to do their part. Everybody's got to want to make it bad enough. So it's best to get something going for yourself. Do something for yourself. Watch out for people that are trying to be your friend. Watch out for people who weren't a friend and who are trying to be your friend. You have to be careful. You got to protect yourself. You got to watch out for Decepticons, deceptive people. Yep, that's deceptive cons. Watch out for the deceptive cons. All right, these deceptive cons out here will try to con you out your peace, try to con you out of your success, your progress, and everything else. And it's the way people are. It's nothing personal. You don't have nothing against people. It's just that you can't take any chances. You like the way your life is going. You like how things are going. You like what God is doing for you, and you want to stay on that path. And I commend you for it. Appreciate you for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, and that subscribe button. Shout out to all the chosen vessels and the galactic family. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. It's been another DrewTube special. I'll see everyone in the next video. We out.